And you mentioned, Benji, having a joke with Gats and the fact that he can't pick any France players. But what if we give him a call? What if we change the rules? Let's have a bit of fun. We've spoken to Gats. He can pick some French players. Who out of this current French side would make it into a Lions Test 15?
I think, to be honest, I think a lot of them. But just to put things back in perspective, I was making a joke to Gats, but he didn't back. You know, that's how it went. So it's not like we were joking together. I was joking on my own. Yeah, right, that's it. Well, listen,
you were joking on your own.
I was joking
to myself.
I was joking to myself, but I thought it was with somebody else, but obviously not. Listen, we have to get him out of the way because he just not only would he be in the squad, but I reckon he would be a definite starter at the moment is Antoine Dupont. But to be totally honest, yes, he's going to be he would be in the squad, but I think he would also sort of give a solution for the Lions where they don't really know what type of partnership they would have 9 and 10. So he would also fill in the gap. There would be an easy pick of this one is done and dusted. I will get him. So for me personally, you would have definitely Julien Marchand. You would have Cyril Bail de Lucet. Because at the moment, he's Mako Vunipola when he's on a high, and Mako is just not the same level. But the good Mako is that level. Now, there's always a question of, do you pick the guys on their form at the moment or their potential form in a couple of months? And that's just impossible to do for me at the moment because it's too hard. How do you judge the English boys at the moment? Nobody's speaking about Johnny May. A year ago, he was the best winger in the world. Owen Farrell is, championship level now. They're not, right? So you just need to give them a couple of weeks and a couple of months so you don't know. So I would put Julien Marchand definitely. I would put Antoine Dupont. I would put Virimi Vakatawa. And I would throw in Damien Penaud on the wing. And then I would have one of the 2 10s, and that's a very interesting conversation. I'm not sure he would start, but I think I would go with Mathieu Jalibert.
Pretty much had this. I had Baye, Marchand. I had Aldrit. I would take Aldrit as a 6/8. A hybrid. Leroux, like as much as everyone talks about, like I think Leroux when he's on form, the physicality that he brings is almost better, like different to Toje, but almost like it's a big call, a better version of Alan Wynne-Jones. Is that a huge call?
Huge
call.
That's different.
Different, not leadership. But if you're looking for a guy that could come off a bench or be a squad tourist, 100% I'd take Leroux. I would take Gaël Fickou. I think he's been outstanding as well. I would take Vakatawa. And 100% Dupont. None of the British nines are on form, I don't think, and compared to Dupont, what he's done over the past 18 months. And you got 2 10s that could go as well. Like I think there's a real battle to pick British and Irish lines 10s at the minute. So Intermac and Jalibert potentially. Is that a huge call as well? But in terms of squad, I would take them both. And my wild card was Penaud as well. X factor on the wing, kind of struggling for wingers as well. So you're looking at half the team.
I was going to say, so let's drill down into this. If we're picking a 36-man squad, we can pick French players. So it sounds like at least 10 of them are in double figures in a 36-man squad. In a test team, who have we got?
I think that George North is out injured. I'd stick Vakatawa at 13. I would have Marchand 100% as my hooker. Dupont would be my 9. So there's 3 definite starters.
10? Or not?
Definite starter, that's a tough one. But at the same time, and how the hell do you pick out between Ntamak, Jalibert, Bigger, Finn Russell, Johnny Sexton, Owen Farrell? I'll let them do it. But that's the beauty of the Lions.
It's not our job. We just do we do jokes to ourselves. Mate, I would take Cyril Baye as a starter.
No, but that's why I would put Baye, Marchand, Dupont, and not Gaël Fickou, but Vakatawa.
Same. Done.
Okay, and not the 10. Or we're just copping out on that one.
Well, go on then. You might as well. I mean, we can always dream, and then it's a partnership, and it's a proper solution. Because Antoine Dupont's English is not extraordinary, I would put him with Romain Ntamak, who speaks really good English, to make sure the communication is smooth. Voilà, there you go.
Are you going to have to go on this tour as head of communications as well, Benji?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I forgot to say. But that's only the case if I'm going as a special coordinator.
What's Johnny's role in this? What's Johnny's role? We've got to find a role for you as well, Johnny. Line out coach. There we go.
Yeah, Gimp. We're line out Gimp. Borthwick's not going. I'll do line outs.
Absolutely. There's a role there for both of you. And I think that was at least 4, if not 5 Frenchmen in a starting Lions 15. So there we go. There you have it. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Benji. And a big thanks to all of you guys for listening as well. Make sure you hit subscribe. Leave us a nice review if you have time. And we'll be back with another episode next week. Au revoir, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.